Welcome back to the channel where we break down the biggest and most explosive films. Today, we are strapping on our best walking shoes to tackle a story that has been decades in the making, Stephen King's The Long Walk. For years, this masterpiece of psychological horror was considered unfilmable, but a powerhouse team has finally brought this grueling journey to the big screen, and it is every bit as intense as we hoped. So, what's the story? Forget everything you know about a friendly stroll. In a dystopian America under totalitarian rule, 100 teenage boys are selected for the ultimate endurance contest. The rules are brutally simple. Maintain a walking speed of at least 3 miles per hour. If you drop below the speed limit, you get a warning. 3 warnings and you're permanently out. The last boy standing wins the ultimate prize, anything he desires for the rest of his life. This is more than just a physical challenge. It's a harrowing descent into madness, a study of human nature when every step could be your last. Credit where credit is due. This film is helmeted by a team that knows dystopian fiction. The film is directed by Francis Lawrence, the visionary filmmaker behind the Hunger Games franchise and I Am Legend. You can feel his expertise in every frame, building a world that feels both vast and suffocatingly tense. The screenplay, adapted by J.T. Molnar from the legendary novel by Stephen King writing as Richard Bachman, is relentlessly faithful to the bleak, character-driven heart of the story. The film is carried by an incredible cast of young actors, led by Cooper Hoffman as the central walker, Raymond Garrity, and David Johnson as the compelling Peter McVries. Their performances are the soul of this film, capturing the fragile bonds and desperate hope that form between the contestants. And watching over them all is the menacing figure of the Major, played by the legendary Mark Hamill, who brings a chilling authority to the role. The film is produced by a team with a stellar track record in horror and thrillers, including Roy Lee and Steven Schneider, ensuring that every moment of dread is perfectly executed. The Long Walk isn't just a horror movie. It's a psychological thriller that will have you questioning how far you would go to survive. It's a brutal, unflinching, and utterly captivating story that will stay with you long after you leave the theater. This is a must-watch for any fan of Stephen King, dystopian fiction, or just incredibly well-made cinema. It hits theaters on September 12th, 2025, and trust me, you are not prepared. What do you think? Are you brave enough to take on The Long Walk? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell for blown movies. We've got more reviews, breakdowns, and explosive content coming your way that you will not want to miss.